Here at Cerrone Chevy Buick GMC in South Attleboro, the construction on the new showroom continues. Meantime, back across the street, they've still got to sell their new and like-new cars, trucks, and SUVs. Al Cerrone is with us. You sell a lot of new cars, you sell a lot of used cars, and then there's something that's in the middle.
Oh, you must mean the program cars.
The program cars. Tell us about what they are, where they come from.
Sure, that's near and dear to my heart. We've been selling them for many, many years, what the program car is. And I don't really know exactly how the term came about, but I'll give you my rendition.
Sure.
Is that in an effort to make more vehicles, manufacturers, in my case General Motors, would produce hundreds of thousands of extra vehicles that they sell to the fleets, the rental companies, leasing, whatever. And these cars are used for predetermined amount of time or mileage. Then General Motors, in many cases, buys them back and runs them through auctions that only General Motors dealers are allowed to buy those cars. That way dealers have like exclusivity on the car. But what you get is you get a car that's not brand new, but you don't have a used car. You've got generally a current model year car, like in this case 2014s, with as little as 5, 6, 7,000 miles on them.
And when GM makes them available at the auctions, you yourself go representing Cerrone's.
Oh,
so you
I
pick
do.
them out personally.
I do. I buy them, and I buy each one as if I were buying it for myself.
Right.
I look them over because I want people, you know, to not only save money when they buy it, but to get a good value. And by that, they're buying a pristine, practically brand new car. And John, when I say brand new, I mean when you look inside the car, sometimes like the back seat, it doesn't look like anybody even ever sat in them.
Yeah.
And then of course you look on the outside of the car, and it would be difficult to even find a little mark. I mean, they're used, but they're very gently used.
Yeah, and I know how fussy you are. You probably see some of them and you say, I'm not bringing those to South Attleboro, and you're going to bring in the best of the best.
Exactly. You know, our reputation is at stake, and I really want people to come here and say, well, we couldn't afford a brand new car, but we saved enough money and we bought one that's almost new. And almost new meaning they pay maybe 60 to 70% of what the original price was, the original window sticker price.
Right.
Very low mileage. And then they capture the balance of that GM 100,000 mile powertrain warranty, because that goes with the car.
And Al, here in January, one of your program cars and special deals is on the Chevy Sonic. Tell us about it.
Yes, it is. Glad to do it. By the way, we have two specials this month. The other one being the Chevy Malibu. And I just want to give it a quick mention because it's a mid-size car, whereas the Sonic is a subcompact. It's a mid-size car, many of the same amenities as the Sonic, power windows, front-wheel drive, and also great gas mileage, and priced under $15,000. But today we are going to focus on the Chevy Sonic. The one pictured here, by the way, is a hatchback, which gives you a lot more room inside for cargo if you want to put the dog in there, or
Sure.
you know, the seats fold down so you get plenty of room.
And you've got a regular conventional four-door sedan. So you get the sedan, the hatchback.
We do. It's a take your pick, and they're both priced at $11,995. And I want to talk about the Sonic for a particular reason, because right now gasoline is $2 per gallon or close to it.
Yeah.
So right away, people get comfortable with thinking, okay, well, I can get a car that doesn't get maybe quite as good a gas mileage because it won't cost me as much. But we have to stop and think, how long is gas going to be at $2 per gallon?
Yeah. People have a lot of choices in the subcompact category. Why should they consider the Sonic?
Well, you know, the safety issue is great. The gas mileage is good. It's stylish. It's really cute inside.
It is.
I'm 6'2". Now I just stand tall so the camera could see that I'm really 6'2", because I like to slouch like everybody else. But I fit, and 5 Als could fit in this car very comfortably. And then when you don't have the passengers, as I said, you can lay the seats down. So it becomes sort of like a little mini SUV. Also the Bluetooth, your phone and music, the front wheel drive. It's got a really spacious interior, but a luxurious interior. You can get the LTZ model with leather, of course, standard or automatic transmission, power windows, brakes, remote start, you know, just a ton of features that make it attractive.
So, economical, safety, technology, isn't that what we're all looking for in a vehicle, really?
It is. And price. Look at the Sonic. It's $11,995. So if you were to buy a Sonic and put no money down and finance the entire amount, even the sales tax, with good credit, your monthly payment would be close to $200 per month, and you own the vehicle.
How many miles are we talking about? These are program cars, so they're like new.
Yes, they're 2014s. They have the balance of the factory warranty, but their mileage is under 20,000 miles.
So folks, here in January at Cerrone's, the Malibu and the Chevy Sonic, both available, but there's only so many of each, correct?
That's right. We buy the cars in December and January when it gets really cold and business slows down a little bit. That's when we go to buy because the prices are less. So this $11,995 is really only going to last as long as we have the product to support it. Come to Cerrone's, check out Chevy Sonic. You'll be glad you did.